is Lindsay from Fit and Fabulous, and today I'm gonna show you how to make a blueberry muffin protein mug cake. So if you are looking for something sweet, or maybe you're just looking for something to kind of bump up your protein numbers, this recipe is gonna be perfect for you. So you can use this recipe as like a dessert, or maybe a snack, or maybe even breakfast, whatever your heart desires. This recipe has only 189 calories and over 26 grams of protein. So it's gonna be like the perfect high protein snack. So if you stay tuned today, I'm gonna show you exactly how to make this blueberry muffin protein mug cake. Now, if you are new to my channel, my name is Lindsay, and this is my YouTube channel. It is Fit and Fabulous, and I make videos like this every single week. I make videos on weight loss, I do delicious recipes, I do fun reviews. I do lots of really fun stuff on this channel, so be sure to hit the subscribe button as well as notifications so you guys never miss a video like this in the future. Plus, if you do like this type of video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, ding, and that way I know to make more videos like this in the future. So if you are ready to make a blueberry muffin protein mug cake, then let's get started. So the first thing we are gonna need for our mug cake recipe is we are gonna need a little microwavable container. So I just got this little container at Walmart for like $2. You can definitely use a mug because it is called a mug cake. So if you wanna use a mug or use a little container, again, just make sure that it's microwavable just so it doesn't break or explode in the microwave. Our very first ingredient we are gonna be using is some protein powder. This is some level 1 protein powder by Phorm, and this is the blueberry muffin flavor, and it is delicious. Now, I like to use a level 1 protein powder on a regular basis because they use low temperature processing, which means when they actually create the protein powder, they use like a low temperature way. So they actually preserve most of the proteins. You actually get like a better quality protein, as opposed to like the other 99% of the other protein powders on the market. They use a high temperature processing, which can actually cause like gas, bloating, upset stomach, kind of like all that like nasty stuff. So if you do find that you get that from your protein powder currently, I would definitely recommend like a low temperature processed protein. Sorry, that was like a mouthful. Like I said, today we are gonna be using level 1 protein powder by Phorm and the blueberry muffin flavor. We are gonna be using 1 scoop in our recipe today. Uno scoop. And this smells really good, you guys. When you mix it up, it turns a blue color too, which is really cool. So we got 1 scoop in there. The next ingredient we are gonna be using is some coconut flour. We are just gonna be using 1 tablespoon of coconut flour in this recipe. I have also seen people use PB2, so like the powdered peanut butter. That is also really good. So if you want to substitute, say like 1 tablespoon of the coconut flour for the PB2, you would also be winning because it's also delicious. But in today's recipe, we are just gonna be using some coconut flour and just uno tablespoon of that. So we got our coconut flour, and we just need uno tablespoon into our bowl, like so. Next, we are gonna be using some Swerve. So you guys have seen in like probably previous videos that I have used Swerve before in the past. So this is the granular Swerve, and this is basically like erythritol. It's a 0-calorie sugar, and it basically tastes just like sugar. It's 0 calories, tastes like sugar, bakes like sugar, kosher, tummy friendly, pet safe, gluten-free, and again, measures like sugar. And honestly, I just really like the taste of it. If you guys haven't tried it, I would definitely recommend trying Swerve just because it's a pretty good sugar replacement if you ask me. In today's recipe, we are gonna be using 1 tablespoon of the Swerve. Now, when you guys make this recipe yourself, and if you think like 1 tablespoon is too much, you guys can put in a half a tablespoon or a 1/4 tablespoon. Or if you don't even want to put the sweetener in, you don't have to. It's pretty much your recipe. You can kind of like make it however you want. Also, if you guys want to check out any of the links for any of the products that I am showing in this video, you can definitely check out the description below, and there'll be links to basically all of the products. I mean, if you don't find a link to like anything that you're looking for, just like write a comment and let me know. Next, we're gonna be adding in some baking powder, some magic baking powder. So this is really like where the magic of like the mug cake actually comes in, because if you don't put in the baking powder, then it's really not gonna be cake-like, and then it's just gonna be like a big pile of mush. So we definitely need the baking powder if you want your mug cake to actually look like a mug cake. So in today's recipe, we are gonna be using a half a teaspoon of the baking powder. Half a teaspoon into the cup. Next, what we wanna do is we actually wanna stir up all of our dry ingredients. That way we get all of the baking powder mixed up, and then when we go to cook it, one side doesn't rise compared to the other side. We pretty much want all of it to rise all at the same time. And if you don't mix up the baking powder, then one side's gonna rise and the other side's not gonna rise. So that's why we gotta stir it. Long story short. Next, we need to add in some liquid. So I like to use some unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Now, if you want to use soy milk or cashew milk or something else, you can, but I like to use the unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Just be sure when you're going to get almond milk that it is unsweetened, because if you get the sweetened, it's gonna be super sweet and you're probably not gonna like it. So just be sure that you get the unsweetened, and then you're also not getting like the unwanted sugar and stuff in there, because this is supposed to be like a healthy treat. So we are gonna be using 1/3 cup in our recipe today. We wanna grab our spoon again. We wanna mix it up. Our muffin is gonna turn blue. The level 1 blueberry muffin flavor turns blue. It's super pretty. That's what it looks like. Okay, it's mixed up. So now what we need to do is we need to take our batter for our mug cake, and we need to put it in the microwave and cook it. So depending on your microwave, whether it's new, old, like how high powered it is, depends on how long you're actually gonna cook it for. Now for my microwave, it's this like small version, but it's fairly new. So for me, I like to cook it at 1 minute and 5 seconds. Now, 1 minute was not quite long enough, and 1:10 is actually like too long. So 1 minute and 5 seconds is perfect for me when I cook mug cakes in my microwave. So this is probably where you're gonna have to like test a little bit just to kind of find out what basically works for you and your microwave and your mug cakes. Ta-da! This is what our mug cake looks like. Now on top, it's gonna look like it's not quite cooked, but underneath, I promise you, it's actually cooked. This is the way it always looks. I don't know, for some reason the very top doesn't look like it's cooked, but always the bottom part is cooked. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so let's top it with a little bit of toppings. We are gonna be using some coconut whipped cream, because I pretty much like to make everything with coconut whipped cream. So we got that with a little bit of whipped cream on it. And now we can just take a few blueberries. Let's top it with a few blueberries. Aww, is that so pretty? It's so pretty. Look at that. Ah, doesn't it look so good? It even tastes better than it looks. Where is my spoon? You guys see this? Look, this is from my side. Look at that. You guys see that? I don't know if you can see it. You see it? I'm trying so you guys can see it a little bit better. Ish, look. It's actually insanity. So freaking good. Look at that. It is so good. I'm not really sure how it's actually like 189 calories. Well, I mean, there's a little bit of whipped cream on there, which is gonna be 25 calories. So it's gonna be around 200 calories with the whipped cream. This totally tastes like a 400 calorie dessert. It's insane. So good. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys have any questions at all, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know if you have any ideas for any new recipes. I'm always looking for like ideas for new recipes. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will talk to you later. All right, love you.